How do I know?
You see, it wasn't that easy. That metaphor, image, and why they said they did if they didn't go. And what does a milkman have to do with democracy? I mean, come on, what's the point?
Holy shit. Because in a democracy, if someone comes knocking, it's a milkman.
Why did it have to be a milkman?
You're so annoying with that phrase. What's with you today?
Yeah, sure, I'm annoying you. But it was very easy. And now you can't explain it either.
Look, it's the milkman because that means they are not.
Coming for me? Why? Why would they come for someone?
Look, riddle.
You see, it wasn't that obvious. Wasn't that clear. And you don't have to open the... You're wrong, right? If you haven't done anything, why would they come? Thieves, is that it?
Not thieves. Well, maybe.
So, what is it? Thieves or not thieves?
Thieves, army men, police, paramilitary.
Para what? Police. Who called the police?
Nobody. That's the point. Nobody calls the police. They just land up barefaced and they take people away. They take them away and they kill them. If we weren't in a democracy, then you'd understand.
Democracy is a fiction. Let's go and freeze it. You have taken liking to the professor, but as for understanding,
Will it be much longer?
No, by now should be.
Ah,
I've been taking pictures. You see? Of the back of the closet, of the rocking chair. I took lots of the chest of drawers. Poor drawers. So empty. Oh, well, I couldn't buy.
what time is it?
I forgot. I should have remembered. The clothes will be ruined. First there will be smaller holes, then bigger and bigger ones. I don't like the smell in the drawers, on the hangers. They try to mask it with lavender, but it does no good. Smells just as bad. Reminds me of the end of summer.
I'm not so sure. It should be here.
You never know. You have to plan ahead. They are there. Into your life, into your things, prowling around in the back of the closet, in the heart of, and one day they gobble it all up. I mean, how do they do it? Do they chew or swallow? Do they just gulp it down in one bite without even savoring the taste? Or are they like cows? Chewing on the cud. On the other hand, in wood, they leave labyrinths, immense, interconnected tunnels.
What's this? Look, here. Look, here. What's this? Get me a rag. I can't seem to get it off. A rag. It's dripping.
I didn't tell you. A vase broke. Before, in such a hurry, it's the water from.
It must be coming from one or the other. Look, this one. You mustn't have started properly. What vase?
Forget about it. What does it matter? What's done is done. Just think, I couldn't get a picture of it. I forgot the vase.
You know what your problem is? You've spent your entire life collecting things. Collecting, yes, inside, keeping away, filling space and even the air with so much nonsense. I couldn't just leave it there, you said. Every day something new. Cramming the room with meaningless, useless, worthless things. And my few things, they disappeared. The mystery of things that break by themselves. The case of the suicidal vase. But your things, not at all. They grew and grew overnight. So what are you going to do now? What are you going to do about it?
Your passport being held until further notice. You cannot leave the country until further notice. Your sister did what she wishes. Take it easy, man. You're talking to the person in charge. You two decide. We're casting off in 15 minutes. One suitcase per person. Yes. One. All right. Have a good trip, man. Did you know your suitcase is dripping?
Information and careful attention, won't you, honey? Yes, I can see it in your eyes, my dear. You're a good person and a pretty girl. Tell me, sweetie, where's the exit? I'm all turned around. Is it over there? Or is that the way out? Sugar, I've always gotten lost, even as a child. I'd stop by to look at the rooftops, the sky,
like rings. Not coats.
They belonged to my family.
Are you sure? Can you prove it? We'll just steal them, you old thief. You know, we can't let you into the country with stolen objects. You'll have to go back. What a shame.
I'm begging you.
It's your choice.
They look very nice on you.
Close the suitcase. You can go. First hallway on the left.
You should go. If they find you here, they will have no respect for your age or your family's reputation. Please, go.
I warned him. I am not the kind of person who keeps quiet. And certainly not in this kind of situation. He was almost done with his degree. Just a few more courses. Then he could have taught at the university. A secure, respected job. Later he'd have time to
We
write.
have army patrols, dragnets, checkpoints. They'll find you here. You have to leave.
Those union people duped him. They took advantage of his good heart. They made him write for them. They got him involved in their shady affairs. They filled him with rancor, with bitterness for his own family, his own kind.
I'll take care of everything. You have to trust me. I'm on your side. Believe me. You have to leave there looking for him. Maybe he's managed to escape.
He stopped coming home to eat. His visits were farther and farther apart. He was avoiding us. He said he was busy. Classes, exams, excuses. And when he did come, his mind was somewhere else. Far away. Why didn't you see it coming? I knew though. The problem was politics. Politics. Instead of working, call for a strike. And now what? What has all this done for him? How have they helped him? What was in it for him?
What did you expect? That he'd sit on his hands and say nothing? That he'd draw the curtain so he wouldn't see the arrests? That he'd read the newspapers that cover up the truth? Or worse, that he'd become a cynic? That he'd say, if they arrest them, there must be a reason. And just sit there stirring his coffee? That he'd accept silence and coercion?
He should never have left Berenice. Berenice was a cultured, sensible girl with her feet on the ground. Someone from an important, influential family. She wouldn't have tolerated all this nonsense, this horrible chaos. I mean, how can he live in this chaos?
It's the country. That's what's in chaos. But, you mean the apartment? I find it changed. For the better. Now, it has life. It exists. It's real.
He has to go back to Berenice. That would be best. Her family has important connections. They can get him out of the country. Their word means something. After all, it's just the youthful error, the awkwardness of a good boy.
kitchen. She never learned to keep quiet. They say she's been arrested. She'll betray him for sure. We should leave. They'll find us here.
How much did they give you to turn him in?
Why she was doing like that?
So everything is decided. Everything. I've checked out the pantry, the cupboard, the little attic over the kitchen, even the storeroom. Imagine, I even had time to go into the storeroom. I tired myself out and that's the truth. But we lack for nothing. In the pantry, we have olive oil and sunflower seed oil, lentils and chickpeas in glass jars and in bags, and kidney beans. Even though I know you don't much care for kidney beans. And rice until you're sick of it. But a rice dish always comes in handy. Then we have cans of peas, of corn. Who would have thought human beings would start eating something meant for pigs? And peppers, 2 boxes of them. Why, we even had that box of fancy asparagus left over from Christmas. You remember that asparagus? Well, we still have a box of that. And then, looks like I'm forgetting something. Ah yes, the flour, of course. I wonder how long we've had it. Well, what doesn't kill you only makes you grow fat. It's in the pantry. And then,
The last boat leaves tonight. Then they stop running. This is the last one.
so, what are you telling me?
Just what I said. Afterwards, there'll be no escape. We won't be able to leave.
And who wants to leave? Haven't you been listening to a word of what I've said? Sometimes you say things that... Never mind. In the cupboard, the one that we usually keep locked, it looks like somebody's been rummaging through it. Probably the maid. I say the maid because who else could it be? I'll have to keep an eye out.
I have watched tickets. There weren't many left. I couldn't bargain for them. But I have to.
You went to the port. All by yourself. You could have been mum. And what do we need 2 tickets for? You'll have to give them back. Send the maid this time. Don't go yourself. Don't
We
even...
have to go. Here we are alone, defenseless against what might happen.
Here we are safe. At home. In my home. Want me to just leave everything and run away? Here I put in years of effort, of work, of sacrifice. And you want me to just leave everything? If we go, who will take care of the house? Here we have locks, we have deadbolts, we can shut the windows, it's a thick door, we can lock ourselves in. But if we go away, who will protect the house from thieves and strangers, and they'll strip it bare?
Even if we stayed, we could not protect it.
They would get in over my dead body.
That they will. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. It's just no one can guarantee safety here anymore.
You're telling me that
I'm telling you that I'm going. And I want you to come with me.
think about it. We would never have had a home like this. Sunlit, with balconies. Now it's coercion. My home or you. What a coincidence. 2 tickets left, the 2 of us, vanished before us? But we have 2 tickets. So everything is decided then, right?
Anyone there? Who is it? Is that you?
What do you want?
Oh, are you the hyena?
Who sends you?
I'm here for my mistress.
And what does your mistress want?
To leave the country. A safe conduct and a guide to the border.
And what does she have to offer?
She's offering money.
Who wants devalued currency?
She's offering a lot of money.
Look, I'm in a hurry. Doesn't your mistress have anything of value?
She has bank stock.
Don't insult me.
She has rubies, diamonds, sapphires, emeralds, set in platinum and white gold.
That's better. Anything more?
No,
Paintings, silverware, ebony and ivory carvings. Any tea sets made in Czechoslovakia? What about Persian rugs? Velvet curtains? Any Swiss fountain pens? Any fancy jewelry boxes? And watches?
there's nothing left.
Oh, I don't believe you.
It's a good deal. I'm not going to say it again.
No, it's not enough.
What do you want, hyena?
Everything.
There's nothing left. She's had to sell it all. Secretly. Bit by bit.
There's still the house.
It's been mortgaged. 2 mortgages.
Who's Hina?
There's still the return.
What do you mean?
If she returns, she will work for me. She will be my servant. In exchange, I will open the border for her.
Work for you. For the hyena. Are you crazy? That's the world turned upside down.
You said it. We are the ones on top now. The ones who open doors and the ones who save people from a certain death. A life is worth nothing. But saving one costs a lot. Send that message to your mistress with my kindest regards.
Don't expect her to accept a deal like that.
Don't say a word. It's cold. Very, very cold.
Where are we going?
I'll explain later. Put this on.
I don't like this sweater. It's scratchy and it's worse when it's cold.
Don't argue with me. Find your boots.
Boots. Mom, it's still night out. I'm sleepy.
Come on, keep your voice down. Get your boots.
I'm not talking.
Find your things. on, get everything. Where are your boots?
Will we be gone long? Wednesday I'm meeting Alina to study.
Here, put this here. Do you have everything now?
I won't miss many classes, will I?
Button up and put on your hat.
Are we going to Grandma's? It's Grandma, isn't it? She's sick. She's sick and you don't want to tell me. Why don't you want to tell me? Is she dead? What happened to her? I'm not a child, you know.
Listen to me! I have to go. That's all. Stay with me, okay? Stay right with me no matter what. You may have to run. If people ask you questions, you know nothing. You know nothing about anything. We're going to Grandma's. Period.
Grandma's. Period.
Period. And you know nothing. Don't make any noise on the stairs.
I'll call the elevator.
No! They'd hear it throughout the building.
We are not going to Grandma's, are we?
No.
Have you seen it? I don't know. How much farther? I'm not used to it. Below it's worse. The air is too chilly. I think I have fever. I can't sleep. Her pallid face was flooded by the slow languor of her weeping. Her eyes, as intensely azure as the sea, let drop, one by one, the tears that he carefully wiped away, holding them in his hands. Nothing and no one can separate us, he said, quieting her tiny sobs. I shall confront my family's lies, the pettiness of their selfish interests, the impotence of this miserable world that wants to keep us apart. And at dawn, I shall triumph. Sublime. Magnificent. Did you say something to me? What sensitivity? What delicacy? What poetry? Sheer poetry. I don't understand. You don't have to understand. No. Just feel. Feel completely. culture or knowledge. It's something else. It's a sensitive perception of the world. Sensitive perception. Infinite sensitivity. Did you notice that way of describing as intensely azure as the sea? Poetry is like that. Great poetry, of course. Some people call shouting at demonstrations also poetry. What can machine guns have to do with poetry?
Could you call a doctor?
There have always been upstarts, mediocre people. Now more than ever, what can poetry have to do with propaganda? Think about it. As intensely azure as the sea. Do you comprehend?
A doctor, please.
I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry. You can't actually be here. Rules are rules. It's really nothing personal. Go back down to the hole. You'll be warmer there.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I stained your poetry.
How much longer?
Try to sleep.
My arms are itchy and I'm hungry.
Here. You can have my shawl. Are you cold?
Feels sticky all over, Mama. Will it be much longer?
We must be about to reach. Really.
That's what you said a long time ago.
Try and sleep. It's the best way.
That kid over there keeps crying. Nobody can sleep.
Try anyway. Here. I'll make spot for you.
When I lie down, I get seasick. But don't bother. How far have we gone?
We must be about to get there. Really.
It feels as if we are not moving. There's no engine noise.
That's just your imagination.
I'm telling you, Mom, we are stopped. It only rocks from side to side. Don't you feel it?
Today's boats don't move around as much. It's not how it used to be.
I'm telling you, Mom, we are standing still.
Keep your voice down.
What's happening? Mom, we are stopped.
I told you to stop it. And lower your voice, just in case. You're making other people very nervous.
I want to have some water. Even if that's one, that's okay.
Your brother finished it some time ago.
Screw my brother. He should think about others.
Don't talk like that. You know I don't like it. Besides, there was only a sip left.
If there were a storm, would be moving. We would be moving a lot.
You know nothing about storms.
Of course I do. I'm sick of seeing storms at home.
At home. Well, we're not at home now.
I know, Mama. I know. Do you think it's an engine breakdown?
You're as stubborn as a mule. Why on earth would there be an engine breakdown? You tell me that.
Because it's not normal. Why would a boat be like this? Standing still, stopped in the middle of a crossing? Or have we landed? What if we've landed?
You're making me very nervous. Can't you stop it?
What if we were already in port? They have to tell us, right? Why don't they make
Wow. Mom was not listening. She's acting.
And for 3 days and 3 nights, darkness was our only companion. It was the last boat, the last one. Hundreds of women, old people, and children were packed like sardines in the belly of that merchant ship. The humidity, the foul smell of enclosure, the feeble moaning of hungry children. I shall not forget that humid smell. We had no water, no food. We gasped for air. The captain, was it the captain, ordered the ship to retrace the crossing made during the day. And thus, it was for 3 days with their respective nights. That's it. 3 days and 3 nights without knowing what was happening. Nobody explained anything. No one knew why. Only hunger and cold. Some were sick, some very still in the belly of that boat. Your mother cried. She was so little.
Cried? How old you mean?
Sometimes. Yes. Sometimes she cried. She cried little sobs. Poor baby. She was hungry. But then another boat boarded our merchant ship. They arrested the crew. They arrested the captain. They took the boat to a neutral country.